For example, there are companies that pays only 2 million when you hit someone and dies. There are companies that pays 3 million. There are companies that pays 1 million. But you can only get that information from the policy document. You know, you don't ask for policy document, but it is important. You ask for the policy document. Hi guys, I hope this video finds you well. My name is Martin, in case you are here for the first time. Na sisi ni watu wa insurance. We do civic education as well as reviews on insurance, especially within the Kenyan market. Now, if you are new here and maybe you have any question in regards to insurance, we always welcome those questions. You can write a question in the comment section and we will do a detailed video such as this one, because we want to help you consume insurance responsibly. And responsibly we mean from a point of understanding. Usinunue insurance just because you fear of unknown ama maybe sababu ni sheria. We want to help you buy insurance kama unaelewa hizi vitu. Now in today's video we are doing kind of a reaction for something that happened in the course of this week. Personally niliona iki happen, and maybe it happens to so many people, and to be specific, there's an accident that happened before my eyes. I saw it happen and I saw some of the mistakes that we have been highlighting in this channel. Ya ile tunasemaga ni unafanya makosa, then you leave scene of accident, and probably you expect you be compensated even if you had an insurance. Unasema sababu niko na insurance unaweza, you can even leave the scene of accident and not report to the police station, and you expect you're going to follow up with the insurance and they are going to pay. So in today's video we want to look at that and what are the possible outcomes in regards to compensation na mambo na insurance for that specific accident. And of course we always enjoy to have Mwai with us, because we're able to have this conversation from someone who really has an experience in this industry. And without wasting much time, let's welcome Mwai and have this conversation. Karibuni sana. So karibu sana bwana Mwai. Thank you Martin, and to our viewers, it's always a pleasure to have this discussion with you. Yeah, so today we want to look at what really happens. Yes. When something like an accident, when an accident happens, yes, and most likely we are taking a scenario when you already have, yes, a comprehensive insurance. Yes. However, some other times you can be involved in an accident and you have a third party, because the claiming process for those two are different. So let's start with the simplest. What happens when you've had an accident and most likely you had a third party insurance? So because what we understand is this: third party also can pay for damages if you are involved in an accident with another car. Yeah, that is the only time you will see the value for your third party. And let me take a scenario. We have you, Martin, you have your car, which is a third party, which has a third party insurance. And we have, let's say me, I'm coming from the opposite direction. My car is also a third party. If we collide and possibly your car is damaged, hata kama hukuwa na comprehensive cover, you have the right to be paid. Now from that other car's insurance. Yes, that is the instance when you can be paid by the third party. Not really from your insurance, but from the other person's insurance. Okay, it's good now you have mentioned that. Yes. So does insurance look at whose fault? Good, it does. So if let's say we've had a collision, and there's nobody who've been injured, but the car, your car, or you are at fault. So of course that insurance can only pay one person, because after an accident what happens is we call the
the only person we can trust as an insurance company is the police. So the police comes, assesses the area of accident, the scene of accident, and he is like the first judge. He determines who was to blame.
And there's no way like both of you are at fault.
One of you must be at fault. So whoever is offended gets to be paid by the insurance as much as you could have bought a third party insurance. So that is why it is very important when an accident happens, do not, and I must repeat, do not remove your car from that scene. Because there are other follow-up questions that either the police will ask or the claim form that you will fill so as to claim. There's some questions it will ask you, and if you make a mistake, utasema insurance niwezi. Yes.
Wow. So that is that party.
That is that party. But for comprehensive, it is quite easy to claim for a comprehensive, because one thing we know is that comprehensive covers for 3 things. One, damage to the car. Number 2, death to other people outside the car and those people inside the car, apart from the driver. And finally, it's damages to other people's property. Those are the 3 instances when the comprehensive insurance covers or pays. Now, when something happens, because an accident is an accident, and if you have a comprehensive cover, it doesn't really look at the offender, because even in that sticker or the insurance, first of all, advises you not to accept liability. So in case of anything, you never accept liability. So
good, you have mentioned that.
Yes.
What happens when someone accepts liability?
There is consequences. There's kind of a consequence of accepting liability. If you say I was to blame, so there are 2 ways. Either you push that case to an insurance company, or you can choose to settle that case outside. So if you choose to settle that, vile tunasema shika hii 2000 uende utengenezeshe, you know the insurance company cannot again come and pay, because the purpose of an insurance policy is not to make profit. It is to take you back where you were before the incidents. So what we advise is, no matter what, do not accept liability.
So the point is, if you accept liabiliity, be ready to cater for the cost.
Be ready to cater for 100%. Yeah, if there was death, you make sure that you have some enough to take care of that. So that is why we always advise you,
do not
accept. So if now the car has had an accident, what happens first? First thing is that you put what you call a hazard signal to notify other people that there could be something that you've had. That is one. Number 2, immediately call the police at the same time you call your insurance agent. Insurance agent helps you to maneuver what is the best way, so that if you make a mess, the insurance company may not pay. But with the guidance of your insurance agent, he can be able to advise you on what best, after you describing what has happened. And if you, because most likely when you have an accident, you are in that mode, panic. You are panicking, so always take some moment, so that whatever you will be writing will be positive. What you do is that you call the police, because as we said, that is the first judge. The police will write what we call the abstract. He will write the abstract. And number 2, once he writes the abstract, the insurance, as long as you have a comprehensive insurance, even if your car is towed, make sure to ask for an ETR receipt.
For what?
Because you will have to claim this. Most
ETR
of
for the
for the towing.
Oh, for the towing.
For the
towing.
towing.
Okay.
Yeah, because majority of insurance companies nowadays, they don't really accept. Yeah, but we have specific insurance companies where you don't need to even call for a towing, or the policeman does not have to call a towing. There are some companies which has
contracted those services.
They have specific service provider for towing, which they are always around the vicinity. For example, Nairobi, if you just make a call, they will come pick the car.
So once you call the agent,
Yes.
the agent is able to do the rest.
Yes, that is first thing. The agent. Alternatively, you are always given a number for the towing service. So even if you have an accident, do not panic. You just call them. They will come, take your car up and up to the police station, where now the valuation can be done, or the assessment of the damage can be done. So you have the abstract. You have the
ETR for the towing.
Yes, but of course that one comes out later. Then, as I said, inform your agent. Agent is very important because he will be able to guide you. And then you can fill in the claim form. Fill the claim form. Once you fill the claim form, that is when it is very important. You have your guy. See, jamaa alikula commission. Wacha jamaa akue hapo, so that he can be able to guide you. Sometimes we make a slight mistake, and it causes you not to be paid. Yeah, because there are some instances when the insurance company can say, this one we shall not pay. Yeah, and again, wait for, once you have done all this, that is, you have the abstract with you, you have the receipt, you have the claim form. Now take it to the insurance within 24 hours. Timeline is also key. Take it within 24 hours. And then as the car is being assessed, also make sure to be there. Yes,
I think it's good you have given us a highlight.
Yes.
Now let's look at this specific case.
Yes.
Hii ni accident niliona ikihappen. Jamaa aligonga post hizi za barabara.
Yes.
Na hiyo gari I'm sure it got iliingia right off. Sababu ilimwaga hii the radiator ilitoboka yote, ikamwaga coolant yote chini to a point where hizi mataa za mbele zilikuwa zimehang. Na ilikuwa imeongea katikati ya gari kabisa.
Yes.
So this guy, I think he was misadvised. Akaambiwa don't wait for the police.
Yes.
Akaambiwa hii watakukula pesa. So jamaa alitolewa hiyo gari, aliinuliwa juu ikatoka hiyo post na huko chini.
Yes.
Akainuliwa akatoka na I don't know how hiyo gari ili manage kuguruma tena. Iliguruma, jamaa akaenda akapotea. I thought at that point that guy is making even a worse mistake than the one he has done already.
So what happens is this: anytime you've had an accident, whether the car was for car hire or it was your car, never leave the scene of accident. That is the first thing, because the first judge the insurance company will believe is the police. Assuming now you have moved that car and you've taken it maybe to your yard. Yeah, the first thing the insurance company, when you are claiming, the insurance company will automatically ask you for the abstract. Yes, you could do your things and talk to a police officer. However, that is even riskier because there are other things that comes afterwards. Even after giving us the abstract, yeah, because we shall need a picture of the scene. You are meant to picture what happened, and you are asked by the insurance company to take a photo of the scene.
So you can maneuver to get the abstract later.
Yes,
but you cannot.
How will you get
the scene of
accident?
The
scene of accident? How will it happen? Yeah.
So
because the chances of insurance declining to pay is higher because number one, they could claim you did it maliciously. Yes, you wanted to be paid, you hit your car using something, but if you are asked to bring a proof that you were involved in an accident, what will happen?
You don't have the evidence.
You don't have, because they will most likely, and that is why it is important to have an agent. They will most likely ask you to take photos of what happened. Yeah. So when you hit that pole, you are supposed to take the photo because insurance, you have already paid for a comprehensive cover. An accident is an accident. You could have missed to see that pole.
Or maybe he was avoiding to hit someone.
Yes, and maybe you are avoiding. Then you remove the most crucial evidence to show that it was an accident. You take the car to your yard, which is even dangerous. Yes. So it is very simple for the Nini. During the filling of claim form, they usually tell you to do a sketch of what happened, and if possible, you take photos of the scene of crime, but rather scene of accident. Yeah. So if you don't have that, you have slim chances of being paid. Utawaita wakora. Yeah.
Wow. So in short, what I'm getting, it's not enough to have an insurance cover if you're not going to follow the due process.
Yes.
After an accident happens,
Yes.
There are those steps that you're supposed to follow. So in as much as you have a comprehensive or third party,
Yes.
sio kumaanisha utalipa automatically.
It is not automatic, and I must advise you guys, it is not automatic. Now that you have a comprehensive, you will be paid. Again, there are other things that also insurance company looks at. Number one, did you have what we call an excess protector? Yeah. Sometimes you can, if you don't have an excess protector, it becomes very, very difficult. Yes, you will be paid, but believe you me, around 5% itatoka kwa mfuko yako kwanza. Before they pay, you are told wekelea. That is the danger of not having an excess protector. If you are able to buy it, because usually it is around 5,000 when you are buying the insurance policy. But after the incidents, it becomes very difficult for you to raise, assuming the damage is 500,000. Because by the description of how the accident was,
Yes.
it must have been over 500,000.
In fact, your gari kama haikuguzwa engine, I'm not sure.
Yes. So if assuming the car is written off, you are told just 5% we shall pay the car, and they can't compromise. You are told to pay first.
Or they can't repair and then you pay
No.
later.
Majority because we have this experience. They tell you, si unataka tutengeneze gari, you just pay. Wekelea, tunalipa. Yes. So you can imagine 5% of 500,000, and you've just had an accident. So you can imagine it is very, very difficult. Yes, and utakasirika sana juu ya insurance. But it is also important to ask for policy documents so that you can see the extent to which the insurance company can pay in the event of other eventualities. For example, there are companies that pays only 2 million when you hit someone and dies. There are companies that pays 3 million. There are companies that pays 1 million. But you can only get that information from the policy document. You don't ask for policy document, but it is important. You ask for the policy document.
Okay.
For the comprehensive cover. They always have policy
and normally you don't get this information when you are buying the policy.
No. When something has happened,
is when you come to terms.
Yes, that unajua watu wa insurance wanakupeanga karatasi inakaa hivi, wanakwambia you just sign here. But during claim unaletewa booklet.
Usome.
Unajua. Hukuona hii. So that is why it is important.
And remember, I think we said in a previous video, for every life lost is 3 million.
For every life lost is 3 million. So if an insurance company paid 2 million, 1 million, you cater for the balance.
So if the company caters for 1 million, you go at a loss of 2 million.
Good.
Na hiyo 2 million inaweza kupeleka kamiti.
Hiyo ama unajua what the court does, it attaches what you want. First thing, they look at what do you have. So you have 2 buses. We should just auction this one. Yes, and we
na kama hauna
una
value ni wewe
ndio value, so unasonga.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I think that's why we are saying it's important to get this information. Yes. Na hii information you cannot get it anywhere else.
Sure.
Apart from this channel.
Yes.
Kenya Insurance Hub.
Yes, Kenya Insurance Hub. We give you the information generously.
Yes.
So that if you want to make a decision, you'll make a decision based on something.
Yes.
Based on proven information.
Yes. Wow. So thank you very much for breaking that information down. I hope we are helping our audience. Na kama uko hapo uko na swali yoyote, do not feel shy. Yes. Type it in the comment section and we'll pick it up from there. Yes. And do a detailed video because we want to help you understand.
Yes.
So until we see you in the next videos, God bless you and
bye.
And
don't forget you can buy a third-party comprehensive insurance through us.
Yes.
You'll see the number in the comment section.
Yes.
So that if you want an advice, we can actually give you different quotes. You have a look at them.
Yes.
If you are satisfied with our service, well and good. You can refer us to your friends.
Kabisa.
Good.
We are here to support.
We are here to support.
Thank you very much.